Dallas Cowboys linebacker Shemar James is an absolute hidden gem, and I wanted to kind of go through some of the all 22 coaches film just to show you guys what he did in this last game versus the Washington Commanders. Now, on this first play, they're going to combo block to the top side. They're actually going to free rush this guy in from the first level of the defense, but it is a misdirection, so he is naturally just trying to get to the outside here. They're also going to combo block here, right? They're also going to send a couple of guys to reach this second level with Shemar James as well. Now, watch his ability to read, react, and then attack without overcommitting. So we come downhill, we kind of plant, and we're waiting for the running back to make a decision. Now, we all know that because we got a free lane here, this is going to be bounced to the outside. So instead of overcommitting right through that gap, it just doesn't make sense. He waits. He reacts. Now he's engaged, but the eyes are always on the running back. Notice how his eyes, while engaged, are looking where the running back is going. He does a really good job disengaging, pushing that guy completely off him, ripping through, and making the tackle. They get maybe a yard on that play. But again, Shemar James does such a good job, and I feel like he is developing into a 3-down linebacker for this team, and they've got guys coming back. Let's not forget, they've got Kenneth Murray, you've got Jack Sanborn, and then they've got the Beast coming back, hopefully soon. But man, Shemar James has been everything and then some as a rookie for them so far. Now, before we dive into the film, comment down below P2 if you want more of these videos throughout the entirety of the season. And let's just dive right in. My favorite thing about Shemar James is the dude is so fast. He is electric. And once he finds the gap on a blitz, the quarterback either better be electric when it comes to making guys miss an open space like Lamar Jackson, or they need to get the football out ASAP. Okay? Now, take a look at this play here. We're obviously going to line up in a 4-eye. You got Shemar James in the second level. We are going to really bend this thing over to the guard. We're just trying to get the guard in the center out of this thing. Hopefully, they're in a scat or a slide protection to the right. But even so, we're going to send Donovan Ezraku off the left side. Get rid of the tackle. You see how they're playing in this wide nine technique on the outside shoulder of this tight end? He is just trying to get him to really come out here and open up space through that gap. Okay? All right, so you got your A gap, you got your B gap, you got your C gap. We're trying to open up space through that B gap for Shemar James. So, unbelievable job here. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Right? We take control of the center here. We take control of the left guard. Left tackle is, immediately having to worry about Donovan Ezraku, and then here comes Shemar James. Right through. There's nothing you can do because arms are up, right? We're playing that passing lane over the middle. So Jane Daniels is like, damn, I can't make that throw. He holds on to the ball, tries to make a miss. Now, ultimately, he not only forces the fumble, but forces a turnover. Now, prayers, and hopefully Jane Daniels ends up being okay over the next few weeks. I know he's out this week. Hopefully he can get better soon. But in terms of a play by Shemar James, so quick, so instinctual, playing the passing lane, making sure that ball doesn't get out too early, and then completing the sack, forcing the fumble. Beautiful job right there by Shemar James, man. I am super pumped up about how this dude plays football. He's electric every single game. Love it. Another elite play here by Shemar James. They come out in 12 personnel offensively. And really quickly, before we get into that, again, do me a big time favor. Comment down below P2 if you want more of these videos. Hit the like button if you haven't already done so yet. Guys, if we get over 700 likes on this video, we will post non-stop Cowboy videos throughout the entirety of this season. Promise, right? Hit the like button and subscribe. It is free. Doesn't cost anything to join the family. And like I said before, we got you guys covered. Offense, defense, individual player breakdowns, just like this one, and much, much more. So, with that being said, let's break it down again. They're in 12 personnel. If you guys don't know personnel, you can have 12, you can have 11, you can have 10, you can have 21, right? The first number is always going to represent the amount of running backs in the backfield. The second number is always going to represent the amount of tight ends on the field. You got 2 tight ends, 1 running back, 12 personnel. If you were to have 3 tight ends, it would be what? 13 personnel. If you had 2 running backs, 2 tight ends, 22 personnel. So, they're going to play fake this to the running back. The offensive line is kind of in like a four-man slide right. So you're sliding, kind of combo blocking over here. You got man-to-man here. Now watch Shemar James. He's going to act like he's going to hit this gap, and he's going to bend off around the edge. The running back is going to try to chip him, but Shemar does such a good job with the kind of getting skinny ability. Whoop! Gets right by, watch from the other angle, creates pressure, and then forces an incompletion here. Whenever you can generate pressure on a quarterback, you can create one of 6 different situations, whether it's a bad pass by the quarterback, whether it's a bad decision, maybe an interception, maybe you get the sack, maybe you force a fumble on the sack, or maybe you even draw a holding call on the offensive line, right? But either way, look at his ability right here to, boom, act like, manipulate that running back as if you're going up this gap, and then whoop, swoop right in, make him completely whiff on this block. Again, tries to hit him, just completely misses. Good job. Look at his get skinny ability. Really lean that body to the left side. Boom, create pressure, ball's out early, and Kyrie Elam gets a nice little PBU there. Another great job. Another great play by Shemar. The NBA season is officially back, which means we all have a chance to over 1,000x our money using the Sleeper app this year, and that is what I am using, at least for the opening couple of days and weeks and months of the NBA season this year. You guys need to get in on the action as well. And again, if you want to over 1,000x your money, this is the place to do it. Now, first things first, I want to give you my pick, but I do want you guys to know if you use my promo code DUBS, you'll get a $100 match on your first deposit, which means if you put in 100, they'll give you 100. If you put in 50, they'll give you 50 to use, right? That's amazing. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in about 25 different states. Make sure you check out Sleeper. Let's get into my pick. So I'm going to go more than a double or half a double-double for Zubac. I love this line here versus Utah. Honestly, I think it's a lock. I'm also going to look at Giannis, and I actually want to see, do they have him for a potential double-double? I don't see it on here. Oh, right here, yeah. I'm going to go more. I think he's going to get at least 10 rebounds. You know he's going to put up 10 points. I love that as well. Jaylen Brown, right? We know Jason Tatum's out. I think he's going to be really good. 30 PRA. Let's go more than 30 PRA. Anything else you want to throw in there? I like Michael Porter to score some points today. His alt line, it's at about 19.5. Will he score 20 versus Charlotte? I think he really could. Is there anything else I really, really love in here? I do like Jalen Johnson. We go like rebounds, assists, maybe. First quarter rebounds. Don't love it there. You know what? I'm going to keep it at that. I like what I have. I'm going to put in, and I have a profit boost on it. So I like that. 20 to win, 57. But I'm so confident in this, I'm actually going to put 30 on it. 31.63. I don't mind that at all. Let's do it. Put that in. Let me know what you guys are doing for Sleeper. Again, check it out. Use promo code DUBS. Get that match deposit. Let me know what you guys do tonight. Here's a play where he does kind of overcommit. They come out in 11 personnel, 1 running back, 1 tight end. You're going to see Shemar James at the second level come down and kind of set the edge for the most part, but this run's going to kind of go up the middle here, up that A gap. Now, I don't love when linebackers overcommit too early, and I think he might, but he does a good job disengaging late, getting back into the play, and kind of getting this guy backwards, not picking up any more yards, maybe pick up 2 to 3 yards. Now, again, I would like to see him kind of sit back here, wait for the running back to make his decision, whether he goes up here, whether he goes out here, takes it to the outside, or even cuts it back this way. We want to make sure where he's going before we overcommit downhill and put ourselves in tough situations. Now, good job by him disengaging here quickly, but, you know, and although they didn't really need him either way, great job by Jadeveon Clowney and some other guys getting in there. But it just goes to show that there is room to improve with Shemar James, but the overall instincts and his disengagement level when he's on a block is outrageous. I mean, it's unbelievable. Another play here, Shemar James, second level of your defense right here. Now, once again, they come out 11 personnel. They love to run the football. We're going to get a little bit of pre-snap motion from left to right, although we're going to send the offensive line in a power to the left. We're just trying to get at least one guy out of the play with the pre-snap motion. Everyone else is just going to go down block for us. Now, you see Shemar James initially get to a spot. This is where he does his read, react, and then attack. Once he sees the running back, which really tough to see. If you have a low center of gravity running back, it is almost impossible to see over the offensive line, especially if you're in that second level. You have no idea what's going on behind these guys, right? So you want to sit. You don't want to overcommit, because let's just say he overcommitted down here and this goes up this left side. Now you put yourself out of the play. That's why reading and reacting before attacking is super important as a second level linebacker. So boom, he gets engaged, kind of opens up the line of vision, line of sight to the running back, and then hits the hole. Helps out with the tackle. Again, not bad. Now in this game, he had, I believe, 4 tackles, 2 pressures, 1 sack, 1 forced fumble. He had a good game. He had a really good game. Now, there's a lot of improvement that needs to be done, but I'm excited about Shemar James as an overall prospect, as a 5th round draft pick. I believe he was a 5th round pick. Yeah, 5th round pick, 154. Yeah, give me or sign me up for this dude. I think he's going to be a legitimate pro for them for a long time. We're going to end the video here. There's still so much more to break down with Shemar James, but I want to hear from you guys. Do you want to see more Shemar James videos? Do you want to see more just Dallas Cowboy videos in general? I believe we already broke down their pass rush from this game with guys like Donovan Ezrakuj, Davion Clowney, Kenny Clark, Dante Fowler, and much more. So if you guys want more Cowboys videos, let me know in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.